You can hug Mickey Mouse again. Character dining has returned. The soundtrack for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind has been released. The Main Street Electrical Parade is back. No more masks on airplanes, and more. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. It was a big week for Disney news. Buckle up and sit tight because all the latest news is coming up right now. First up, normal character meet and greets are back. This is big news. Traditional character meet and greets are back in Disney World. Guests can meet their favorite Disney friends without any social distancing barriers or restrictions. Additionally, characters can sign autographs once again, so bring your autograph book and your favorite novelty pen. A lot of those characters that wear those gloves, they really like Sharpies. Those work best. And it is important to note that Disney said characters will come back in phases, so not every character is back to normal yet in its meet and greet. Some are still distanced. It's been a long time since we've experienced a true character meet and greet, and we're very, very happy they're back. Plus, some character dining has also returned. Places like Chef Mickey's and Topolino's Terrace have returned to normal operations. Just like regular character meet and greets, character dining is going to return in phases too. So we will keep our eyes out and update you on the latest when the rest return. If you want to see the full list of every character meet and greet that has returned to normal, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. The face mask policy has changed again for Disney World. Face masks are no longer required on any transportation in Disney World. Disney World's updated that face mask rule to note that face coverings are optional for guests in both outdoor and indoor locations, as well as Disney transportation. Disney has also removed references to things being optional only for those who are fully vaccinated, but the new policy does say it is recommended that guests who are not fully vaccinated continue wearing face coverings in all indoor locations, including indoor attractions and theaters and on enclosed transportation. The face mask situation at first aid centers is also something to be aware of. Previously, face masks were required for everyone ages 2 and up at the first aid centers in Disney World, regardless of vaccination status. And when we stopped by a first aid center this week, mask signs were still up. From what we saw, masks were not required for those just stopping by for a Band-Aid or something like that. But if you do go to the back area or further inside the first aid center, where there could be individuals who are feeling ill, you will need to have a mask on. These changes from Disney World follow the recent changes when it comes to mask rules on public transportation in the United States. And we finally have confirmation on what the official soundtrack will be for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which opens in EPCOT on May 27th of this year. Disney said that Imagineers started with a list of over 100 potential songs for this attraction and then rode the attraction over and over again. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, testing how various tracks fit with the spirit and the movement of the coaster. Eventually, the long list was narrowed down to just 6 songs. Here's the mix for this ride. You got September, Disco Inferno, Conga, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is my favorite. I hope I get that one. I Ran, and One Way or Another. But here's the kicker. A single ride doesn't include all of these songs. In fact, Disney says you won't know which track you'll hear each time you ride until you actually blast off. And you can hear some of the songs that didn't make it into the final ride mix as you exit the ride. Now, the missing Festival of Fantasy Parade characters have returned. Mysterious, right? When the Festival of Fantasy Parade returned to Magic Kingdom earlier this year, there were a few familiar faces missing from the floats, like the Beast, Prince Charming, Anna, and Prince Naveen. We're happy to share that these characters are officially back in the classic Disney parade. We spotted Belle and the Beast leading the parade, and Anna has rejoined her sister Elsa, too. Princess Tiana now has Prince Naveen by her side, and Prince Charming has found his way back to Cinderella. And Minnie is back up in the hot air balloon with Mickey as well. It's been a good week for characters in Disney World. The Main Street Electrical Parade is back. We've got some Disneyland news. Disney announced to the crowd in Disneyland that a surprise performance of the parade would be happening 2 days early. It kicked off with the Main Street Electrical Parade train. Of course, it has a big 50 on it now because this is the 50th anniversary of the parade. And there are a ton of floats and characters in this one, like Cinderella in her carriage, Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and the Seven Dwarfs with Dopey driving the mine train. The parade featured new Mary Blair-inspired floats to honor her legacy in the 50th anniversary of the Main Street Electrical Parade. The floats and the parade celebrate the idea of togetherness and feature tons of popular Disney and Pixar characters like Moana, Pocahontas, Anna, and Elsa. We're excited to see more nighttime entertainment return to Disneyland. We loved capturing these moments from the iconic Main Street Electrical Parade, one of my favorites. And Disneyland Forever fireworks are back. They weren't supposed to return till Friday Friday, April 22nd as well, but Disney surprised guests in the park with their return a day early. Now that it's returned, the show is scheduled to be held on the weekends only, Friday through Sunday at 9:30 p.m. It's great to be able to end the night at Disneyland with this fireworks show once again, and Disney has announced that Fantasmic in Disneyland will be returning soon, so we'll be sure to keep you updated on that. We have an opening date for Terminal C at Orlando International Airport. South Terminal C has a projected opening date of September 19th. So the terminal's opening will actually be taking place over a 2-week period that begins on September 19th. This is a bit later than the previous projected timeline of July 2022. The new Terminal C will include 15 gates and will be able to accommodate up to 20 aircraft at a time. It's going to be able to support about 10 to 12 million passengers per year, and JetBlue will be the primary airline in this terminal. This is just the first phase of plans for the new terminal. There's space to add more gates in the future, and the terminal could ultimately end up supporting around 60 million passengers every year. We can't wait till this new terminal is up and running. Hope we get to show you inside. And this week was full of surprises for Disney news. Connections Cafe and Eatery has opened. We already knew that Connections Eatery and Cafe was set to open in the spring, and we knew it would have a Starbucks. Now, the Starbucks location near World Showcase recently closed in EPCOT, and this is why Connections Cafe is now the permanent Starbucks in EPCOT. The cafe portion of this restaurant opened in the morning on April 22nd, and the Eatery opened in the afternoon. These are soft openings, though, so they may or may not be open when you're there. But we do want to take you inside and show you kind of what we had to eat and what we experienced in this brand new fast food restaurant at EPCOT. Walking in, the first thing you're going to notice is how big it is. The ceilings are high, there are a lot of light colors, and it's just a generally bright and open space. The space has a modern feel to it with some retro touches. There are also some murals along the walls in here that Disney is very, very proud of. But it's not just the general vibes that nod to old EPCOT. You'll also see some very cool design elements that specifically refer to EPCOT's history. For example, look down at the floor near the cafe counter to find a floor inlay inspired by Walt's 1966 Florida project site plans. To be totally honest, we're still not convinced that EPCOT was the best park for this spot. We know the theming and flavors match pretty well with the general vibe of EPCOT, but there are already so many great restaurants in this park, and there's even Sunshine Seasons nearby in the Land Pavilion, which has the same quick service restaurant with a huge dining room thing going for it. But we have Mist Electric Umbrella, and it is good to have more dining locations in EPCOT, so you should definitely let us know how you feel about it. If you want to know our thoughts on the food, head to the website and read the full review. And Salt and Straw is officially open at Disney Springs. This is a unique ice cream shop that already has a location in Disneyland's downtown Disney and several others around the country, where they serve up some super creative and unexpected ice cream flavors. Salt and Straw is now officially open at Disney Springs. It's located near the AMC Dine-In Theater, and the building has lots of unique ice cream details. We were told that when the queue area fills, Salt and Straw will activate a virtual queue. You just need to check in with an employee outside the building to enter the virtual queue, and you'll receive a text when it's time for you to come get in line. You can actually skip the line if you prefer to grab a pint of ice cream or even a side of waffle cones to go. Inside, you can order your ice cream scoops at the counter, and you can choose from a wide selection of ice cream pints in the freezer. Cinnamon Snickerdoodle? Yeah. Before we talk about all the tasty and very unique ice cream flavors offered at Salt and Straw, we got to talk about what makes this ice cream different from other frozen treats you may have tried. At Salt and Straw, they're known for creating unique flavors of ice cream that are all handmade in small batches and use local, organic, and sustainable ingredients. There are typically around 12 flavors that Salt and Straw carries year-round. Some of these are more traditional, while others are a little more surprising, satisfying the palate of most people in your group. But one of Salt and Straw's signature features is that they have limited edition flavors which change monthly. It's the type of thing that'll keep you coming back month after month to say what's on the menu now. For the limited edition flavors this month, they were inspired by stories made up by kids, which is why there's a flavor called the Adventure is Laminate and the Ice Cream of Moo. We got the chance to visit Salt and Straw during a media event, during which time we got to try a few different flights. If you want to know our reviews on every ice cream flavor we tried, head to the website disneyfoodblog.com for the whole review. Overall, this is probably some of the best ice cream you'll find on Disney World property. The flavors here are unique and feature ingredients you probably won't find combined in this way anywhere else. And you can really tell how high quality the items are, particularly since Salt and Straw creates small batch ice cream using those sustainable ingredients. Whether you come in just for a single scoop or you stop at this place time and time again to see what monthly specials are available, it's a paradise for ice cream lovers, sweet treat fans, and those who are just looking for an adventurous experience when it comes to food. Now, did you know there's an exclusive dining package for Disney Springs restaurants? Yep, Drawn to Life, the Cirque du Soleil show, actually offers a dining package. It's called Animated Evening, and you can choose to dine either before or after the show. The dining reservations have to be scheduled 2.5 hours before or 2 hours after the showtime on your tickets for Drawn to Life. There are 13 participating restaurants at Disney Springs. Most of them offer a prefix meal for $45, and a few offer the prefix meal for $65. Here's a look at the restaurants with a $45 prefix menu: CityWorks, Enzo's Hideaway, House of Blues, Jaleo by Jose Andres, Maria and Enzo's, Paradiso 37, Planet Hollywood, Raglan Road, Splitsville Luxury Lanes, and Terralina Crafted Italian. And here are the restaurants with a $65 prefix menu: Paddlefish, The Edison, and Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. To get this dining offer, you must first purchase tickets for Drawn to Life, either online or over the phone, at 877-924-7783. Then you can book your dining reservations for the Animated Evening prefix offer by calling 407-587-5981 between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. In merchandise news, autograph books are back. We've already talked about how you can hug your favorite Disney pals again, and this also means it's time to whip out those autograph books and pens. And in honor of the special occasion, we spotted some new and returning merchandise. When strolling through EPCOT this week, we spotted something for sale we hadn't seen in a while, and that's those autograph books. There were several designs available in Gateway Gifts, and there were plenty of pens as well. But perhaps the one that caught our eye the most was the brand new 50th anniversary design over in Creation Shop. You can pick it up for $14.99. It has a fireworks and Cinderella castle background with the 50th anniversary logo, plus Mickey and friends in their iridescent costumes. In addition to this new one, we spotted a bunch of other designs, including princesses, Minnie Mouse, and the classic 4 parks pattern we'd seen in the past. So if you're heading to meet some characters, be sure to pick up an autograph book first. And remember that new 50th anniversary Dooney and Bourke we teased last week? Well, it's here now. The new collection features a print with a dark blue background and some of Disney World's landmarks and characters, including Remy, Orange Bird, Simba, Tinkerbell, Madame Leota, and more. The collection includes a tote for $298 and a satchel bag for $268. There's also a wristlet wallet in the collection for $168. So far, we've found the collection at Uptown Jewelers in Magic Kingdom, but it's sure to be in other spots around Disney World, so we'll keep you updated on where else we find it. And we've seen the satchel bag and the wristlet wallet available online as well. Now, the Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction collection features a different Disney attraction with each series, including limited edition backpacks, plushes, pins, and even ears, with a total of 12 series to be released. Recently, we saw the Space Mountain collection, and now the Pirates of the Caribbean collection has been spotted in Disney World. We found the new Mickey Mouse Pirates of the Caribbean collection in Mickey's of Hollywood, Big Top Souvenirs in Magic Kingdom, and Creation Shop in Epcot. Every item in the collection was available for sale with the exception of the collectible key. So this collection includes a pair of Pirates of the Caribbean ears, featuring a pirate hat in the place of the usual bow. These ears are mostly black and gold and have a pirate-themed print on one side of the ears and an embroidered 50th anniversary logo on the other. Pirates of the Caribbean is also embroidered on the side of the headband, and you can get these ears for $34.99. Match your ears with this Loungefly Pirates of the Caribbean mini backpack. It features the same pirate ear print and black and gold accents for $85. And there's also a Pirates of the Caribbean Mickey pin for $24.99 and that Mickey plush for $34.99. We'll be watching out for this collection to arrive online, but in the meantime, you can try stopping by Magic Kingdom, Epcot, or Hollywood Studios to grab your favorite item. We've got some Main Street Electrical Parade merchandise for you. Of course, you can't have a parade return without merchandise to celebrate. Disneyland is commemorating the return of the Electrical Parade with new ears, a spirit jersey, a popcorn bucket, a sipper, and more. The new Minnie ears have Mickey on one ear and Elliot on the other, with a bunch of music notes scattered around in a big yellow bow. The back of the ears say Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary on one ear, since this year is the 50th anniversary. The other ear has the train along with more of those musical notes. These are Loungefly ears, and the band is bright pink. Next up, we got a whole new collection of Wishables. They're the floats from the parade. They are available on Shop Disney, and they glow in the dark. There's a new Main Street Electrical Parade 50th Anniversary Spirit jersey and a new shirt, quarter zip sweatshirt, and Loungefly backpack that matches those mini ears. And of course, those light up Turtle Sipper and Elliot Dragon popcorn bucket. At the Red Rose Tavern, you can grab the light up Turtle Premium Sipper for $29.79. And at the refreshment corner, you can get the Sipper plus the light up Elliot Dragon Premium bucket. The Elliot bucket is $33.49 and will be served with Firefly chips, which are corn chips topped with chili, cheddar, jack cheese, and jalapenos. The popcorn buckets and light light-up sippers are limited to 2 per person per transaction, but even if these sell out initially, they should come back in stock since Disney said they'll be available throughout the summer, and there may be some other places you can pick them up in Disneyland as well. Now, we actually did find the Minnie ears over at the Dark Room in Disney's Hollywood Studios in both the ears and the Loungefly at Island Mercantile and Animal Kingdom. They're priced at $39.99 in Disney World. We've got new Orchid sparkly Minnie ears. We found them over in the Emporium at Magic Kingdom for $29.99. These ears are a deep pink orchid color. They're covered in sequins, which means lots of sparkle. The bow is the same color, but it is more of a satiny texture. And we've got more rose gold ears. We spotted these over at Discovery Trading Post in Animal Kingdom. They're rose gold sequined ears with a pink satin bow. You can get them for $29.99. Of course, this is like the third in the series of rose gold ears, so we'll see if they sell out as quickly as the other ones have. We can also embrace our inner panda with a new pair of Minnie ears in Disney World. The Creation Shop in EPCOT has the new turning red ears. We've seen these in Disneyland and online, but we're happy to see them in Disney World too. They're $29.99. And congrats, class of 2022. We just spotted the graduation Mickey ears in Disney's Animal Kingdom, but they're popping up all over the parks. These are black sequined ears with a mini graduation hat on top and the tassel and everything. They have class of 2022 embroidered on the side, so they'll always be a reminder of the year you succeeded. Yep, $29.99 for these as well. And that's all the news I've got for you this week. It was a busy week in Disney World. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter if you would like all the news sent directly to you and your inbox. It's totally free, and the link to sign up is right in our description. Follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog for even more Disney World fun. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.